So, yesterday we saw those beautiful points. The egoless activities, egoless existence, as well as ego-propelled, ego-initiated activities. I hope you have gone back and thought over it, and not the I in you, the individuality in you, takes it for granted. I have heard it. I have heard it. Really ask yourself a question. It's not a challenge. It's not a challenge at all. Honestly ask yourself, did you go back, sit down at least for 10-15 minutes to really appreciate what it means to be listening to these two concepts, that egoless existence and ego-propelled, ego-initiated activities? Did you really appreciate? The whole physical universe is egoless. The physical universe, the whole creation, physical, material universe, sun, moon, stars. Universe may appear to be a very impersonal word. Sun, moon, stars, planet Earth, mountains, rivers, oceans, billions of human beings, animals, all these things. Completely, just see, independent of our own little me existing. An individual, understand, an individual is no way responsible, and the entire universe is no way dependent upon an individual for the creation to exist. You, I, each one of us may be an inseparable part of the total existence, but the total existence is independent of our presence or absence. As long as this form is there, it will helplessly included. But if the form is not there, universe will not miss it. Have you thought over it? Because this I is such a wonderful habit, I say wonderful with a little more sarcasm, not with any credit. Is such an existence, it has assumed for itself the total importance. I know everything. I don't know to need anything. Even the tiniest of the tiny, the most helpless among the human beings, is completely devastated, destroyed, disillusioned by one existence, one word, I. And it considers itself so important that nobody else matters, nothing else matters. Doesn't understand there's a single I thought will have no meaning, cannot exist without a body being present. Can you take it? If the child is not born, and if it is unconscious, inert, where is the I thought, possibility? The most beautiful thing to appreciate is, except the human beings, one species, nothing in this universe has this touch of individuality. Even among the human beings, don't have to go to 8 billion people. Your own little body, when born as a child, this body is now 6 feet, 7 feet, 5 feet, whatever it is born as a child, it didn't have the sense of I. You were not there for a body to be created, nor the body to be born. Because, listen carefully friends, you, the I, the individual, is neither the part of creation, nor it can procreate. Take this statement, think it over. The individual I never understand. It did not create the creation, nor the individual I can procreate. Can you procreate without the help of another person? Clearly redundancy of the I thought. You can't create anything. The creation exists without the I. And this I who thinks I am procreating, even procreation, is not independent. You can't do it all by yourself. Procreate, try. Procreate what? For you to procreate another human being, a male or female body is required. For you to see something and work on it, eyes are required. For you to hear something and think about it, ears are required. For you to taste, tongue is required. For you to smell, nose is required. For you to touch, skin is required. For you to use any material, the material things are required. Are you getting that point? The I is totally redundant, either for the creation or for procreation. What are you proud of? What are you proud of? One thought, and the entire universe is egoless activity. Did you go back and see that for yourself? In our own physical body, ego-propelled activity is little. Egoless activity is unimaginable. That this body is sitting down here, is ego-propelled. Because it was in the room, I brought this body here. That is ego-propelled. But the body is breathing is not ego-propelled. That the heart is pumping continuously, that the blood is circulating continuously, that the digestion is happening continuously, that all the sense organs are aging continuously, that the thoughts are changing and moving continuously, is totally independent of the I. Are you required? For you to breathe? The responsibility is not given to man, or else many would be dropping dead just like that, because forgetfulness that the I is. Understand? You cannot, one thought, because of the egoless activities, natural, call it egoless, call it whatever language you like. Because the creation is existing, because the body is there, because the sense organs, other things are there, the so-called Mr. I is using it. Possibilities, please understand, not only the I, the individuality cannot create anything, cannot procreate anything, but also it cannot create any possibilities. Forget creating something. The possibilities in the universe is not because of the individuality, right or wrong. Think. More you see that, when you listen to this I thought, the listener, it will be like the Padmatola, the music for the snake. You listen carefully. Why? Because in that is your redemption. Hey, I am really useless. The I sense individuality is useless, but not what it stands for. The meaning of the word is absolutely meaningful. The meaning of the word I is absolutely meaningful. That is why what is most important in life is to understand just one word, I. To change only one thing, I. Have you not seen, friends? Please. Everybody, all of us here, entire humanity, for you to be happy, for us to be happy, what all things we have done? We have changed our residence, we have changed our body, we have changed our clothes, we have changed our body not by mistake, it is also we have changed our bodies, changing your eye shape, the nose, the tail, the hand, the body, any nonsense. Cosmetic surgery. You have changed your body. You have changed your partners, your husbands, your wives, your companions. You have changed your jobs. You changed your homes. You have changed your vehicles. You have changed your land. You have changed your citizenship. You have changed your faith. You have changed your gods. Still, you remain miserable. Do you know why? Because you have not changed yourself. If this much is not understood, I don't know what to say. Please think for yourself. And you take credit for that. I given up my job. Whom are you granting a favor? I have renounced everything. What all you have renounced, they don't feel renounced. They never belong to you. Unless it's another human being, idiot like you. What all you renounce, they don't feel renounced. You have given up your house, you think your house feels renounced? You have given up a habit, you mean to say habit feels forlorn? Desperate? Oh, I'm a drug addiction, and this addiction is not embraced by this Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so. No. How many things you have changed in the world, friends? You have changed your gurus, you have changed your gods, you have changed your faith, you have changed your food habit, you have changed your... And people push that idea into it. You must give up your what? Perceptions, sensations, vasanas, under that impressions. Yesterday I was talking to you about that, right, sir? Please. What are you changing? That permanently damages you, destroys you. That I must change everything, I must give up these vasanas, I must give up these thoughts, I must give up these ideas, I must give up. What are you giving up? As long as you are there, you cannot stop creating vasanas, impressions, you cannot stop owning up sensations, you cannot stop seeking, searching, craving for sensations. As long as you are there to crave for sensations, you cannot escape being a slave of a sensation. As long as you are there to meditate, you can't stop being a meditator. And therefore you cannot stop being an agitated person. Because who wants to meditate? One who is agitated. And who is agitated? Certainly not your body. Certainly not your house, not your car, your wife, your husband. If they are agitated, it means nothing to you. Sometimes it's a pleasure, because now they are agitated. Now I have made them suffer. This egoistic rubbish. Think, friends. Who craves for meditation? Who craves for sensation? Hunger is natural. Hunger for a particular food is so much particularized by you. I want this food. only Indian food, only European food, only African food, only Thai food. Who says that? All the foodstuff of the universe advertise themselves. One thought. Why am I so desperate to tell you, friends? Because if please, one thing, you understand it about yourself. You understand because you are changing everything. Changing your ideas, languages, food, perceptions, sensations. But in all that, changing things, one thing is constant is you. And as long as you are there, the cravings continue, the demand continues, call it dream continues, desperation continues, everything continues. Body is never afraid of death. That there is aging is not a problem. I am aging is a problem. That there is ignorance is not a problem. I am ignorant is a problem. Is it that difficult to understand? Please think. Please tell me. Is it that difficult to understand? Riches are not arrogant. Riches have a problem, or I am rich and therefore arrogance. Timmiru. I am arrogant. I don't need anything. Who says that? Who needs everything? He needs the recognition for not needing anything. I don't need anybody. So you want to declare to the whole world that your existence is independent of everybody. Other people's acceptance or rejection. You don't need anybody. You don't need air, right? You don't need air. You don't need fire. You didn't need water. You don't need earth. You don't need space. Can you use that word, I don't need, if I am existing? Need shall be continuous. No, why don't need that? Because, understand the subtlety of it, because egoless activity has embraced our body. Space, non-ego entity, fire, we saw that. Space has no sense of I am accommodating. Since the space does not remind you that it is accommodating, you have no fight with the space, but you have fight with your husband, you fight with your wife, you fight with your children, you fight with everybody. Why? I accommodate you in my house. Get the hell out of this place. Egocentric activity. Since in my house you have no place here. This is my money, you can touch it. Lucky universe is egoless. Suppose this space reminds of staying inside me and neglecting me, you shall be miserable 24/365. Because of the egolessness of the entire existence, the physical body, the sense organs, the mind, the thoughts, everything is smooth for every entity except grown-up human being. I say grown-up human being because children do not have the sense of individuality, therefore they are still an unconscious part of the inseparable universe. What is that something happens between the childhood and the youth? What changes take place? The same body grows up. That's not a problem. But the thoughts. Previously the body was just a body. Now it is my body. Not only my body, it is me. Wow. Body had no sense of belonging to somebody. It was living. It was just living. It had no sense of belonging to anybody. It can drop dead, and that is how the trees grow, animals grow, the whole universe grows. if you look at the creation, how come the forests are all gone? Animals ate it up? Monkeys broke it up, all the branches? Elephants destroyed everything by their powerful teeth? How come? How come the oceans have become fishless? How come the fossil oil has completely gone from the surface of from the depth of the earth? Who? Why the jungles are disappearing? One all-devouring animal is roaming the earth, human being. Cut down 1,000 acres of forest in one day. You can't do it in your finger. So think and create JCB. Create heavy cutters, powerful saws. Saw it off. Put chemicals. Destroy the weeds, destroy the trees. Insects, bonus, gone. Who does it? You don't have to move into Amazon and all green forest of the earth, green cover of the earth. In your own family you look at it. In your own family, especially nowadays, friends, it has become more and more and more and more visible. Whether it is a family, political family, religious family, social establishment, just workplace family, friends, colleagues, everywhere, disaster. Why? Think, why? Who is killing it? Who is killing it up? Who is destroying it? One father figure, one mother figure, one child figure, one person, 5 human beings living together, 4 human beings living together. Whoever is egoless, everybody loves it. I have no wish. Why in a family the mothers, usually the mothers are, those were days, now God knows. Why mothers were so respected? Total egoless. Whatever my children want, that's what I want. Whatever my husband wants, pati parama devata. The mother, the husband is the ultimate God of the universe. Patni parama devi ada illi. That's not there. So everybody loves mother because her wishes are not there. And she is deified for it so that she has to go on sacrificing even at the cost of suffering everything. Just deify so that her suffering is counteracted. Mothers are supposed to be like that. Oh, I see. So children are supposed to be rascals. How beautiful. Egoless. Because she has no wish. What does she eat? Whatever is left out. What does she cooks? Whatever others want. Shall he go? If it is not necessary, she can be stay at home, homework, just watch the place. Others can go for a trip. Mother is to eat, you stay there, no mama, yes. So everybody loves the mother. Why? Because she never protests. The day the mother starts protesting, everybody shall remind her how unnatural she is, not like other mothers, right? So whoever wants to assert himself becomes a thorn on your flesh. You can assert and you should be accepted. Others should not assert. Others should not assert. How beautiful. Think, friends, you are a miniature universe, you understand? Each human being, a miniature universe. Inside you, if there is a total disaster, demolition squad, destroying every thought, creating every emotion, you cannot stop the world being affected by it. Because emotions, understand friend, is not an universal phenomenon, not outside. Have you seen anger taking a walk? Have you seen jealousy taking a walk? Have you seen in the trees among themselves jealousy? And if there is jealousy among the animals, it is more existential. Because he wants to create, procreate, protect his family, protect himself, but it's best existential. It doesn't go out of his ambit. Human being? Oh my God! You can organize a house, a country, continent. American continent, European continent. Continentalists will kill each other. Divisions. Think of it. So inside you, who is torturing you? You are alone in the night. Even if you are a family of 20 people, each one is sleeping for himself. Can you say that, hey, today you sleep for me, na? I'm going for a movie, you sleep for me. Can you do that? You are sleeping for yourself. Think, friends. When you are sleeping for yourself, thinking for yourself, your thoughts are yours, who is making you miserable? Why are you miserable? Why are you miserable? Because the I is there. Just see it. Like I am aging. Ageless, I forget. Immortality, never cared for. What do you care for, friends? Ask yourself. Everybody tells me how to keep my sculpt out my body. Keep my body in this way. Keep my eyes are like that. Dresses should be like this. House should be like this. Nobody has told me, be the immortal, absolute. That concept doesn't exist in the human world, all over the world. Lucky, I can't say in Upanishads only, I don't want to be talk like that. But there is a tradition. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole universe is a family. Vasudha. Not just the little earth. Forget, friends, to say that the whole universe is a family. Have you seen your own little family as a family? Me, my wife, my child, family? How long is that? Me, my wife is a family. Me and my wife is family. As long as she is sweet, I am sweet. For few days, few months, before the divorce proceedings begin. The child is also my child. This is very sweet. Our children, very nice. How long? Until the child asserts himself. It is disastrous story from the beginning. Why? Because the fire is burning inside you. The individuality is there. The same thing that you so lovingly nurture to give a sense of individuality to somebody, it strikes you back like a serpent. You feed it with milk and it bites you. Your own children bite you. Why? Because you beat up your parents. That andha parampara, that a tradition of torturing others continues. And if you are giving somebody little pleasure sometimes, because it gives you pleasure. If it doesn't give you pleasure, you torture them so that you can be very happy. How fantastic. Think, friends, this is out of whole evening I was so many thoughts are coming written, I can't tell you every thought. Because it's too many. See for yourself. In your own little family, there is a world. Inside, in you itself, there is a world. Please think of it. From your childhood until now, how many thoughts have passed? Billions. How many emotions have passed? It can fill up a world. Every second, different. What is happening in your personal universe, please, what is happening in your personal universe, the external universe doesn't care for it. Have you seen an agitated dawn? D-A-W-N. Have you seen a restless sky? Have you seen a vengeful river? Have you seen? A vengeful cyclone? Crushing fire, targeting one little place? You know, that was a beautiful verse comes to my mind. I can't repeat it verbatim. Maybe some other class I shall do that. It's a beautiful verse in Sanskrit. He says, Mahadeva, Mahadeva. He says, the master, just think of it, the king, when they not make it a human dimension, just think of it. The sun is hot, okay, very simple. The sun is hot. But the heat of the sun doesn't burn you as the hot sand burns your feet. Are you getting that point, please? Can you walk on the hot sand? Jump, it will scald you. Hot stone? The king can be kind, but the subordinates can be most cruel. Call it macrocosm, call it God, call it truth, call it Ishvara, call it whatever. The totality is always kind. Individuals are hotter than the hottest stuff. Least powerful persons are the cruelest people. The sloka tells like that. Beautiful sloka, I shall repeat it to you. I will get it, it is there with me. Vivaswan, the sun is hot, but the hot sand scalds you. Timeless is beautiful. Immortality is absolutely amazing, beautiful. Mortality stings all of us. Ageless dimension. Aging kills us. So if you want an individuality, that individuality, the macrocosm, the total individuality, call it sarvata panipadam tade, sarvatokshi shiromukham, sarvata shrutimalloke, sarvam avrutya tishtati, Ishvara, Ishvaro sarvabhutanam ruddesha arjuna tishtati, brahmayan sarvabhutani yantra rudahani maya. Ishvara, the totality, when you say the name, is not a name for a form, but the name for all forms. No problem. But with one body, a dictator is absolutely destructive. One body. World war. Who is fighting? Gods are fighting. Wealth is fighting. In the name of spirituality, in the name of politics, in the name of wealth, in the name of power, individuals are fighting. Individuals are fighting. In your personal life, who is fighting your battle? Who is initiating that battle? Oh, others are initiating. Others are initiating. If you are not there, will it matter to you? The other day, somebody wrote me a note, morning, he says, Swamiji, I think, I don't know if I told you or not. These people are so addicted to power, so addicted to position. Are you not? You are not addicted to any power, any to position? Are you not addicted to being told that you are so wonderful? Even if you are a full-scale rascal? Think of it. No, I don't have any expectation. Next, the moment you challenge them, the person suddenly comes out with absolutely stupid declarations. I have no expectations. Oh, I see. You never expect anything from anybody. Then why do you suffer? Why do you suffer? If you have no expectations from anybody, why do you feel disappointed? Ask yourself. Can you simply feel disappointed from this flower? No. Suppose you saw this beauty, then you imagined it should be beautiful. As beautiful the color is, that beautiful the fragrance will be. You smell it, no smell. Why do you throw? You expected this flower to have fragrance. Since it doesn't have fragrance, vanda. So, you have got full right to expect everything from everybody. Ask yourself, friends, a very simple thing you ask. Ask yourself a question. You reserve your right to expect everything from everybody. Have you fulfilled all your expectations from your own self? Have you fulfilled all your expectations from yourself? You expected to be very highly educated. Could you be? You expected to be very rich. Could you be? You expected to be top executive. Could you be? You expected to be free from anger, hatred, jealousy. Could you do that? What is that expectations you had from yourself you have completely fulfilled? Ask yourself. Have you fulfilled your expectations from yourself? Nobody else is existing, friends. I should be losing my weight in 2 months. Expectation. I shall sculpt my body in 3 years. I should help out poor people. I shall wipe the tears of the people who are suffering. How many noble dreams and aspirations? Have you fulfilled it? No. Then, but other people should fulfill my expectations. Your own expectations you cannot fulfill for yourself, and you are expecting all other people to fulfill your expectations, which is totally unknown to everybody. Right or wrong? Do you understand what I am talking? You are expecting all other people to fulfill your expectations. My own expectation from me was I must reduce my stomach. Just think of it. I'm giving some stupid example. How many examples can I give, sir? I shall climb this mountain. I shall learn swimming. Whatever little expectations you had from yourself. New Year dreams. This year I shall stop smoking. Have you fulfilled it? This year I shall stop drinking. Have you fulfilled it? This year onwards I shall respect my mother, worship my mother, be grateful to my father. Have you done it? It doesn't go beyond 1 day. 1 day you smile. Mama, suddenly mommy is, oh my son has changed or my daughter has changed, right? Second day, what happened to you? What was happening to your own promise to yourself that from today onwards I shall always be smiling? The smile disappears because it was a false smile for a day. Because the individuality is ruling the roost. Why the universe, call it God, call it force, call it whatever you like, did not give the human being the responsibility for the egoless activities? Because you will mess up the circulation, you will mess up the digestion, you will mess up the breathing, You'll mess up the functioning of the every muscle, just like you have messed it up with your total imposition of individual will against your own body. Your stomach cannot take it, you must have thus 10 badai. So, bulging stomach, the battle of the bulges. You have a big stomach, I have a big stomach, we never meet, nice? We are always 3 feet away from each other. Think of it, friends. Lucky, really lucky, that the responsibility is not given to human beings. Not only for your own breathing, other people's breathing also is not under your control. Appada, what a lucky thing. Or else, one moment of anger, you switch off the oxygen. You'll switch off the oxygen. Dictators will do that. Dictators will do that. They feel bad, they cannot do it. They will have a special mask for themselves, the special oxygen shall go, rest the humanity can die. What does it mean to be a trillionaire? 1,000, 10,000 million dollars, for what? So that I am the richest man in the world, and do what? Control politically people, destroy everybody, even the religions, everything, friends, everything. Egoless activity is much more in the physical universe, including your own mental universe. That the thoughts happen. For the thoughts to happen, I is not needed. That the I is there because you are having a headache inside, because of the I thought. Who is struggling? Who is resisting? Who is preventing? Who is fighting inside with every other thought? Who is fighting? Your own fight inside creates such a heat, you cannot be cool. It creates a heat. You can stop your own thinking, but what do you tell people? Stop thinking like that. Oh, wow. What amazing power. You are a victim of your emotions. You are giving me advice. Paropadesha Panditya. Dexterity in advising other people. Look at yourself. You could not stop your own anger, your own hatred, your own jealousy. And you pardon yourself many times. A little lapse. Little lapse. Other people, no lapse. Very strong, very, very strict, demanding master when it comes from other people. Towards your own mistakes, absolutely accommodative. My anger is for others' sake. Oh, I see. So that anger for others' sake is very cool as ice. Fire is fire. If it is for others' sake, you should not be trembling with anger. If it is for others' sake, it will be really like a passing breeze. Don't do this. He stopped it, you smile. And you don't even remind him. You know, everybody loves pet. I was telling him all this coming from because of the 2 months class there in jungle. Everybody loves pet, right? Cow, calf, lamb, baby goat, dogs, birds. Everybody loves. Why? I don't know. So many places I am discussing this, I don't know whether I have told yesterday. God knows. Anyway, why people love the pets? Because the pets have no expectations. You tie down the dog, go away, fine. Come out after 3 days, release him, he will jump on you. Happy that you have come back. Not sitting down at one corner or getting angry. 3 days you left me there and you are coming now to continue. Get out of my sight. By chance the dog starts telling that, you will have no dogs in your house. Just like you don't have a wife or a husband in your house because you can't take them. Or a children in your house. Anybody for that matter. You are a totally isolated person, no friends in the world. Why? Because you are very hard taskmaster. Total expectations from everybody, no expectations from yourself. You have fulfilled the ultimate dictum. Never expect anything from myself. So sweet. Then be alone. Don't worry, you be alone. Why the people love the pets? Because the pets love you for whoever you are or whatever moment. There is no idea in the pet's head that you should be like this. Who you are, that is how you are. Can you be a person like that for others? I'm not a doormat to be walked on. How nice. But others should be doormats, I can stamp them on, not walk on. How nice. Then you will have so many friends in the universe that you don't know what to do. I'm surrounded by friends. Everybody wants a part of me. Nobody wants to be a part of you. They want to stand apart. Understand, friends? Is it from the universe? Humanity? No. From your own self. How many thoughts you have antagonized? Ask yourself. How many thoughts you have antagonized? How many memories you have antagonized? Very thought of somebody clinches you. You don't understand? Very thought of your memory, some past thought, past memory kills you. Why? You love this, right? Traumatized. Not only you have done it, there is a social conspiracy. You should not have these thoughts. Religious conspiracy. Don't have these thoughts, don't have this vasana, don't have this impression. You are permanently destroyed and damaged. Why are you blaming everything that is not to be blamed? Think of it, friends. Do you blame food for any problem unless you are stupid? No food stuff will ever kill you unless you misuse it. No food stuff. Even poison, if you know how much to use, it will counteract the poison. Snake poison cures snake bite. Arsenic cures. Sometimes it's used for the blood cancer and all that things they say. The same metals, the same chemicals which can destroy you, given in the right dosage, cures you. There is no such thing, please. It's how you use it. Your own physical body. Your leg. Does it kick by itself? Whenever the fellow is kicking everybody. The leg, why are you kicking? My legs are like that, what can I do? My legs just doesn't walk, it only kicks. So suppose 10 pair of legs starts kicking you, then why do you feel bad? Because like your leg kicks, their legs also start kicking you together. Why don't you feel great? Think of it. Legs, hands, every part of the body is like that, so beautiful. Then all your thoughts have been there. So who creates the restlessness there? Expectations there. These thoughts should not be there. What is meditation? Meditation is a permanent torture chamber. These thoughts should not be there. When you're sitting down there, you should not be thinking A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, Z thoughts, right? You should have only this thought. In the world of non-expectations, you are creating expectations. In the egoless universe, you are giving such a solid place to that ego. A functional ego, understand. Acting, yet not to be an actor. Acting, living. Shall I make a stupid word? Living, yet not a liver. Understand? Because if living is a drink, the liver will be destroyed. Okay? I hope you get the... Anyway, you know that. Anyway, think. You know what Bhagavan says in Gita? So sweet. Bah. Pihaya kamanya sarvan puman charati nispruha nirmamo nirahankara sasantim adhigacchati. Take it as a beautiful, the last verse of the Sthitaprajna chapter. Vihaya kaman yah sarvan. Yah sarvan kaman vihaya nispruha sannas charati. The one who vihaya, sarvan kaman, listen carefully. Vihaya, it doesn't mean giving up. That is the English meaning, what to do, rajahati, giving up, all that stuff. You have to be very, that is why teaching, not the word, translation, explanation. That is all garbage. The spirit of it, you can't write. You write down a statement, come here immediately. Simply one. Just simply, come here immediately. I am writing down here, I am writing a novel. I am writing about my hero, calling the heroine or calling the heroine the hero. Come here immediately. In what many ways you can say, come here immediately. Come immediately here. Come here immediately. How will you read it? What the writer intends, will you read that way or in mood in which you are in? That is why to interpret something as it is, you must be as you are. If your role is interpreting something, it will never see it as it is. I am a Vedantin, I am a Dvaitin, I am a Vishishtadvaitin, same Upanishads. Vishishtadvaitin interpretation, Dvaitin interpretation, Advaitin interpretation, believers interpretation, non-believers interpretation, socialist interpretation, communist interpretation, democratic interpretation, ennade. No interpretation, as it is. I, as I am, not through any role. Such a person, what happens? Sarvan kaman vihaya. Listen carefully. All thoughts remain in their own place. I am neither struggling to grab them, nor am I struggling to get rid of them. I am not struggling to get rid of myself, nor am I struggling to assert myself. Consciousness, Atma, Chetana. So everything in its own place. Nispruha, no spruha. No desire, no craving. No desperation, no nothing either to give up or to grab. Why? There is nobody to do that. Nirmama nirahankara. Ahankara, nirgato ahankara. I thought, the sense of individuality, whoosh. Tasmad nirmama. To say, I am rich, my riches. I am the body, my body, aham mama. If you say the I word, you have to say the my word. I am not there to say my. Why that boy Dhritarashtra had a trouble? Mamaka Pandavasyaiva kima kurbhata Sanjaya. Hey Sanjaya, please tell me, when all them came together in the battlefield, what did they do? Mamaka, my children and their children. Already there is a fight inside that man's head. That is why andha, blind. Don't even analyze individuals. You look at yourself. Inside you the battle line is set. My thought and their thoughts. Battle line is set. What I know, what others know. What I say is right, what others say is right. Battle line run. If your presence, instead of being in harmony with the entire universe, it creates a division between mine and others, you don't need anybody else to torture you. You are a continuous torturing machine. No problem. I was thinking like this, but this man is giving this type of thoughts. I don't want to be that. That disappear. Hey, you can run away from the person, the memories you carry. You can run away from a place. You can run away from a book. But the memories go. And the fellow says, never live in the past. To live with a thought means to live in the past. Don't live in the future. If you are living with projections, you are living with future. What are you giving the physical analysis, past, present, future? Nonsense. Your every thought is a past. Your every projection is a future. What is present? Neither projection nor this or that. And that is the content of every past thought, every projection. Who cares? Let everything be there. Consciousness, timeless. Nirmamo nirahankar. Hey Arjuna, shashantim nigacchati. Such a person gains the absolute peace with himself. Why? Yallabdhvana aparam labham. Gaining which there is no further gain. There is no individual to look for further gain or loss. Yallabdhvana aparam labham. Yad jnatvana aparam geyam. Knowing which there is nothing further to be known. After knowing yourself, infinity, absolute, what more there to be known? Yad krutvana aparam krutyam. Naivatasya krutena arthana akrutena kaschana. There is nothing to be done or not to be done. He is there. Doing, he is not a doer. Enjoying, he is not an enjoyer. Thinking, he is not a thinker. Pashyan, shunvan, spushan, jigran, asnan, gachan, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, doing everything. Nakinchit karomi. I never do anything. The sense of I doing doesn't exist. Ask yourself, what is that sense? Have your thoughts unconsciously. Don't sit down there. I am thinking nicely. Why these thoughts are coming? That reactions. That destroys you. That is why silence, suffering is so silent. Suffering is so silent. In the middle of the night, whole universe is snoring. You can't sleep. Can't sleep. Who says that? I says that. Why should you sleep? Jagrat swapna susuptisu sputataraya sambit ujrumbate. While waking you tell people, that which is wide awake in the waking dream and deep sleep, that is me, then sleepless nights. Fantastic understanding. Think. You are telling people, no, Jagrat Swapna Susuptishu Sputataraya Samvit Vijrumbade. That consciousness which illumines the waking dream, deep sleep. I don't know why I had a bad dream. Oh, your understanding is so deep, deep. It has gone into the dream world also, right? And you are afraid of dreams. Ha! The physical universe, which is true for billions of people, if it doesn't affect you, the personal dream, which is just a passing phenomenon, you should be interpreting it for what? Have fun, sir. Who says not? If you enjoy suffering, suffer. Deep sleep. Everything is gone. Oh, I slept well. Really? Analyze the statement. I slept well. Did you sleep well or good sleep happened? Ask yourself that stupid statement. Are you getting that point? I slept well. You slept well? It was your mechanism? Or the sleep happened? Last night I did not sleep. Because you think you are sleeping, so when you are crying, you did not sleep. If I know I am wide awake, wide awake, all the time, pure consciousness. If sleep is there, nice. Waking is there, nice. One great sadhu, they say, attribute is so steady, asked. You know, he has got so many powers. From this side of the river, he can jump to that side of the river just like that. Siddhi he has got. He can pass through the wall. He can simultaneously appear in 3 different places. Do you have any siddhi? He said, yes, I have my siddhi. He said, what is your siddhi? Tremendous. What is that? I eat when I am hungry. I sleep when I am sleepy. That is the biggest miracle, friends. Because when hunger comes also, you can't eat because you are preoccupied with a million other thoughts, hungry for a million different things, you can't enjoy hunger. When I feel sleepy, I sleep. You can't sleep because you have to fight your sleep, because you have to deal with other things. Ask that question. Like a child, balavat unmattavat charet, moves like a child or like a madman. Where do you sleep? Wherever I feel sleepy. Chinta sunyam adainyam vaikshamasanam panam saridvarishu swatantrena nirankusha sthitirami nidra smasane vane vastu ksholana kshalana sosanadirahitam digvastu sayyamahi sanchara nigamantha viti suvidam krida pare brahmani. Isn't the verses? Shankara says, Chinta sunyam, no anxiety, no nothing. Thoughts don't create anxiety, you create anxiety. Chinta sunyam. Chinta sunyam means thought, free from thought. Chinta means anxiety, not a thought. You give an example, then you say, Chinta sunyam means no thought. Hey, anxiety free. Thought free is a wrong statement. Why should it be thought free? Then how are you going to brag to other people? It's stupidities. Mahadeva. Anyway, friends. Vaikshamasana, whatever comes on the way. That does not mean he never creates anything. He creates everything but doesn't become a creator. He acts on but never becomes an actor. You give him the responsibility, you tell him that you impose everything, he can swallow it up. Like Shiva. Hala. Poison he drinks, but holds it. He doesn't have to give poison. People can force feed poison. You are a rascal. Yes. That understanding, friends, inside, in yourself. Thinking not a thinker, acting not an actor. The body was born, you are not there. Long before the body goes, you have disappeared. That is why the I is not born until the I is born. Until the individuality is born, individual is not born. So see that for yourself, friends. The whole universe functions with that absolute principle. So go see the truth of yourself, go deep, deep, deep. I can use that word more in a poetic sense. Another deep, deep, deep. What is the deep, deep, deep? What is the depth and height of consciousness? When space, there is a deep space and a shallow space. So go beyond the rules, in and through the roles. Go and see until you are disappearing. Or expand yourself to oblivion. Ishvara. Understand who you are, or understand what the macrocosm, call it Ishvara, is. In totality, you expand yourself to oblivion. Close your eyes. Or in your depth of thinking, thought, subtle, disappear into existence, pure. Call it Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti sabdyate. Call it Brahman, Bhagavan, Paramatma. Close your eyes. And the ultimate truth is, I have not spoken, you have not listened. Thank you.